Peace be with you. This is Brother Salih once again reporting to you from the Zatepi Institute. I tried to I take a couple minutes today, right, and think of what would be probably the most important thing that you could say to some people, right, that might be of some good to them. And particularly I'm talking to those that have claim to be people who are in the light and understanding of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and that have realized that he is the messenger of Allah, and that he has a specific path and course and direction for us that will lead to our salvation, as opposed to the destruction that's coming to America, which is the Babylon the Great. I think go somewhere real fundamental, because as I go around and speak to other people that indicate that they are with the messenger, I find something really strange and alarming, that is something that I think has got to be on the forefront of any campaign or any great work that's going to be done at this stage of our sojourn here in America. And that is to begin with the simple concept of self. I mean, you hear our people all the time talking about that we're blessed because we receive the knowledge of self. And you know, if you go back in the halls of history, you'll see that know thyself was something that was pronounced and declared as a fundamental of knowledge and wisdom throughout the old ancient world and even into the last dispensation. So when you think about that, self, what is self? And what I come to realize is that you have so many people that in their heart, they think that they have followed the messenger's teachings, but when you really talk to them, you'll find that they probably have done very little to investigate the very simple, basic foundation of their teaching. And that is, what is yourself? Beyond the slogan stage, beyond the rah-rah stage, beyond the it sounds good and it sounds correct for you to say, but what is the self? When we look at what it is, we see that that it sees and it tastes and it hears and it feels, and all the senses are directed to it, but yet the self cannot itself be perceived. So we're really talking about a quality of ourself that goes to the very essence of our being. So the question is, how much time have you spent just trying to focus on yourself? How much time have you spent learning to try to communicate with yourself, trying to receive messages and pass messages to yourself? How many times have you sit down and just asked yourself questions and just watch what will be revealed in your head? This is why the learning of trance is so important, because it equips the individual to be able to go into a state that's designed to function with self. And that's something. And our ancestors